Hello and welcome to The Print. We have with us Ashwini Mahajan, who is the national co-convener of the Swadeshi Jagran Manch, which has been raising a host of issues related to India's economy. And recently it was in the limelight after RSS General Secretary Dattatreya Hosable, he attended a program where he red flagged issues of inequality, unemployment and poverty, which was seen as an admission by the opposition that the Modi government has not been performing well. Well, what does it all mean? What are the issues that are there for the Indian economy that one needs to take into account? We will be asking him a host of these issues. Sir, to begin with, Dattatreya Hosable's statement has created a political stir. Many are saying that this is an admission that the Modi government has not been performing well. The opposition is saying that these issues we have been raising, and finally now that it is coming from someone from the Sangh, within the Sangh, at least now the government should take note. What do you have to say?
You see, the issue of unemployment and the problem of unemployment has been there for very long, for decades. And especially after the adoption of the new economic policy in 1991, this problem has increased enormously, and that was admitted even by our previous Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh, when he said that this GDP growth is actually a jobless growth.
Right.
So he had been saying it time and again, and therefore saying that this so-called inverted commas admission of the existence of the unemployment is actually not correct. The issue at hand is that these economic policies, and especially the kind of model of development which is generally accepted to be the only way to improve the lives of the people, is not proving to be beneficial to the general masses. And this GDP growth model is basically the model which says that we need not think about the distribution, we need not think about unemployment, we need not think about the inequalities, and therefore what is required is that this model needs to be changed.
Right.
This thinking has to be changed. And how can you change the thinking? That is, whenever you are thinking about growth, the GDP growth, increase in production, at the same time you should also think about whether this growth is leading to creation of more jobs. If it is not leading to creation of more jobs, it is bound to lead to unemployment, poverty, inequalities, because those who are poor, they are unemployed, or those who are unemployed, they are poor. And therefore Swadeshi Jagran Manch and host of many other organizations, they decided that why can't we work together to fight this menace, what Dattaji said, demon of unemployment and poverty. And we decided that this demon can be defeated, but can be killed only by way of creating more jobs. And we have to come out of the mindset that jobs means only the government jobs, jobs means only the jobs in the multinational corporations or the private corporates. Jobs means, employment means, people are gainfully employed. And India has the distinction of being a country, a nation of entrepreneurs. Because if you look back into the history, for thousands of years, our country has been a land of entrepreneurs. We had been supplying to the whole world and exporting to the whole world and getting gold for our goods, and because no other country was able to export to us because we had been producing the best of the goods, and therefore our country was called golden bird. And we want that this history must be repeated, and our entrepreneurs should be given a chance to grow themselves, to come out of the inertia of joblessness, and to how we can do it. Society has to come forward,
Right.
because entrepreneurs, they find several problems. If suppose I want to start an enterprise, I may need funds, finance. I may be requiring some technological support. I may be requiring the support of the market, and this government schemes are there, but government schemes have got limited reach if society is not coming forward, and therefore we decided to form committees throughout the country at the district level, involving the MLAs, MPs, then technocrats, then the small scale entrepreneurs, then all other businesses and social workers. All of them can help a budding entrepreneur to come forward and create more jobs for himself, and at the creating employment for himself and creating more jobs for the jobless youth. And this is what we have decided to start Swavalambi Bharat Abhiyan. And Dattaji was speaking at that Swavalambi Bharat Abhiyan program itself.